Hey guys, how's it going? So, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna show you how to be a Hangman champion like me. If you take a look here, I'm not trying to be egotistical, but what I will show you is the greatest achievement I've ever happened in my life. So if you look here, I have just if you go here, I yesterday won a record of 12,411 points in this game alone. And like you only get a maximum of seven per correct word, right? So I spent over 8 hours cumulative time achieving this high score. I wonder if anyone could beat this score. I should probably get like a Guinness World Record or something. All right, so we're gonna play and I will show you the adventures of what it takes to be a Hangman champion. So the standard will be the EAINTSO R and L. Well, but here I can already tell that it's popsicle. And if R and L doesn't work, then I do C and D. If C and D doesn't work, then I do H and U. And after that, it's free for all because there's only so many letters you can guess, right? And so many chances you have. So yeah, that's the way that usually it's EAINTSORL. So let me show you another way like this, EAINTSOR. Okay, so now I could tell that I know what the word is, but let's say I didn't know. One thing I like to do next is look for prefixes and suffixes. A common prefix, the words in the letters in the beginning of the word, is like undone, undercooked, underseasoned, um, unspirited, un. So I see this and then I'm thinking un. And I'm gonna think the first two syllables are under. And I'm going to guess based on this that it's undergrowth. Once again, I was correct. Okay, so this, we can also guess part of the word. You will later see that sometimes even guessing part of the word will help you get the full word. You will see as later on. So I'm going to keep playing a bit, and if I come across an interesting word that I could use a strategy, I'll update you guys. I'm gonna say Delhi or Delphi. I know D and L are in here. I'm gonna say Delhi. Here, another strategy I like to use is using common words that occur in the English language. When I see something, a three-letter word, two common words that instantly come to my mind are A-N-D, and the So I'm having a feeling that and is a word here. So let me guess this A-N-D. And this is what I mean by why it's a good idea to even guess, even if you know part of the word, it's a good idea to fill in that word and not just keep going on in the usual routine because chances are if you fill in this word correctly, most likely parts of the other phrase will show up. So like for example, I guessed A and D, and as soon as I clicked D, see how many other D's showed up. 3 other D's showed up, and now it increases my chance significantly of guessing the word correctly. And I'm gonna guess a plural because ends here, and it's obviously odds and ends. Eat and drink. Now, another strategy I like to do is I've compiled a list of 2 to 6 letter words that could possibly fit, like 2 to 6 letter words, and two of these 2 to 6 letter words have E as the third letter and A as the fourth letter. So and the theme is food, right? Eat and drink. So I'm thinking the second word is either bread or cream. And a word of advice, if you have a feeling you know what part of the word is, choose the more common letter of the word. So in case you get it wrong, like, it might show up somewhere else. So I'm gonna say, okay, well, in this case, it didn't work, but bread or cream. Ah, ribeye steak. Okay. So when I see E and A as the third and fourth letter, it doesn't guarantee that the words bread or cream would fit into the second word. But what it does mean is it's a possible candidate. So when I guess the common vowels and consonants like E, A, I, N, T, S, O, R, L, and I'm getting 4 or 5 guesses wrong, then those 2 letters, bread and cream, become a good candidate of a word. So this is what I mean when I compile a list of 2 to 6 letter words. You'll see this more throughout the game. I feel like the letter U is like it's underrated because U is like the least common vowel in the English alphabet. There's a lot of consonants like T, N, R, and L that are used more frequently than U, but it's actually pretty powerful. What I like to make a rule of thumb is if I get 3 or 4 correct guesses wrong in a row, then I guess the letter U, basically. And 95% of the time it works. All right, I'm gonna play these next 6 words in silence and just see if something comes up. I mean, some of these I don't even have to provide strategies because, I mean, famous people, Selena Gomez. I mean, if you don't know her, you've been living under a rock. I loved it when she played Alex Russo. I forget the name of that show though. The last time I watched it was Monday, August 19, 2013, when I was on a ferry. I don't know what I was doing. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay. Um, non, a common prefix, yet again. Non-stick pan, probably. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so R fails, then L. I don't know what Dallas probably. So C and D. Okay, this is one of those words that you just have to memorize. If all else fails, where no strategy comes to your mind, or no strategy I can think of has brought up to you, then you're just gonna have to memorize the phrase. I'm sorry, there's no other alternative. There are a total, I've so far failed to 80 words on Hangman, 80 different words, which sounds like a lot at first glance until you realize that there's like about like 10,000 possible words that can occur. So 80 over 10,000, I have less than a 1% fail rate when I play Hangman here. This one I failed 3 times. I actually wrote it down. It's Dallas Cowboys, which apparently my friend Luke doesn't really like them, so I don't know what to say here. Let me know if in the comments if they're a good team anyway or not. But Dallas Cowboys, you're just gonna have to memorize it. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do to provide solutions with. Okay, so another try looking at the theme whenever you're playing the word, whenever you're playing Hangman, just guessing the word. So I just guessed EAI. I'm going to, this is a common suffix whenever I see occupations is ist. Like biologist, zoologist, chemist, they all use the suffix ist, ist. Another common suffix for occupations or jobs is an, ian, magician, for example. So when you look at the theme, think of what common suffixes would occur, prefixes or suffixes. So I'm going to say trist are here. Let's guess O now. Optometrist, most likely. Okay, guys, I'm gonna play off camera for a bit, and if something interesting happens, I'm gonna update you guys. Okay, so I came across this word. I'll show you the process of what I was doing. So I guessed EAI, and as soon as I guessed I showed up here, and then I tried a common suffix, which is ing, ing. So sure enough, I was correct. Then I guessed these incorrectly, and I know what the word is, but let's pretend I didn't know what the word is, but I knew all my strategies to guess this word. This is an oxymoron, which means these words definitions will greatly contrast each other. I'm gonna guess F here, because feeling, and because I guessed I made 4 wrong guesses in a row. That means U is a highly probable candidate. So I'm gonna do U, and sure enough, I'm correct. Numb feeling. Anatomy, it's a body part. Common prefix, common body part is the ear. So I'm gonna try R. So for ear, okay. And it's probably earlobe because it's a body part, and yeah. But I didn't know that right away, so I guessed ear. So that just goes to show guessing part of a word can help you in a long ways. Ing again, ing. True, tro. Okay, I made 3 wrong guesses in a row. I'm gonna guess the letter U. It's probably troubling. It's troubling that I only had 2 balloons left. See what I did there? All right. Uh, this is slightly larger than 6 words, but a sandwich is a common food. So I read the hint. I'm gonna guess the second word is sandwich. It's probably deli sandwich. Yeah. There's probably a bit of a bias because I've played this like so many times, and after you play this game 30 times, they run out of words for you to pick. So I've seen a lot of these words before, but I can guarantee you, even though I have a great memory, I do not blindly memorize all of these words. It's only the really hard ones. that I memorize. But then after a bunch of vowels, I'd be like, oh yeah, I've seen this word before. Okay, desserts and sweets. Fun fact, there has not been a single dessert or sweet in this game that has failed me ever. I'm the dessert king too. E-A-I-N. This is most likely cinnamon. One thing I like to do, one more strategy, is to look for a common pattern in the letters, okay? Whenever I see something like when I see two of the same letters occur consecutively, that is very unusual. So I try to make a list of what kinds of words would have double N's or double I's and so, or double T's. And so, for example, if I see double I in a six-letter word, it's probably skiing, you know. So here it's most likely cinnamon. Cinnamon toast, probably cinnamon toast crunch. Yeah. I'm gonna play off camera for a bit. And I'm back again. I had a feeling I was gonna have to share this one. So yeah, I okay. So another common suffix is OUS, the last three letters. Oh, whatever. No, I put it in at the wrong time, but at least I tried, right? All right. And it's probably National something day. The special holidays, it's usually like 60% of the special days will be National something day. So I'm gonna say, so as you can see, I didn't guess E. Like I get 99.99% of the time, I guess E like always because it's the most common letter in the whole alphabet. But yeah, but National something day. Now I guess E. I think it's National Pancake Day. I've actually heard of this holiday before. Like, and it's funny, they have like this National Puppy Day, National Chocolate Day, National Ice Cream Day. Like, they be coming up with whatever nowadays. Okay, so guy, I don't want you guys to get bored. So I'm gonna play till 220 and then I'm gonna leave. The rest of the tutorial, I'll probably make a separate tutorial on like me creating a bunch of words. I'll probably use the Zoom whiteboard to show you guys. So, but yeah, let's play until 220 and then I'm just gonna leave. But even before when I never seen those a lot of words before, I was able to do quite well. Another common suffix is shun, Tion, infatuation. Infatuation. Okay. Palindromes. I can memorize all the palindromes because there's so few that occur in the English language. Although this one I didn't really have to memorize it because like with my pattern, I was able to guess everything except V, but then I could guess V at that point. I'm gonna guess that the suffix is hound. I'm not sure. Oh, ooh, this is a little hard. Uh, I'm gonna guess the letter U. I feel like I've seen this before. I'm gonna guess it's pseudonym. Okay, good. I don't know if I've seen this word before, but yeah, that I don't think I have. But yeah. Salad. I memorized this 2 to 6 letter word. It occurs in food. And like, when you guess a part of a word, now I know that the food is a type of salad, right? Let's say I didn't know this, but I knew my strategies. I guess part of the word, I know the word is a salad. There's only so many salads in the entire universe, right? So, like, this narrows down the option significantly, and it's tuna salad. Although if I didn't know it, I would have guessed INT, but I would have guessed it soon enough anyway. Okay, we have 3 more to go. Oxymorons. Down escalate because going down and going up. Okay, I think this is the last one if I get this all correct. I have high hopes I'll get this all correct because there's so many. Yeah. This second word is probably trail. And a common theme that occurs in sports is they name a city or a country. This one without, I'm gonna guess it's Portland. So yeah, because there's often like Chicago Tigers or Dallas Cowboys, the one I showed you, but I had to memorize that. Like they name a state and then they name something here. Dallas Trail something. Dallas Trail something. I want to say players, but I already guessed P, so it can't be that. Let's guess C. No, I ruined my chance. C D. It's not going to be H because H doesn't play off the L well at all. So I'm going to guess B and G next. Uh, B or G. Okay, B. Oh, Blazers. Okay. I've never heard of them before, so they must not be that famous. EAINTSR. It's probably MacArthur, the last name. Douglas MacArthur? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna cut it here, or else the video will be 2 hours long, and I know you're not gonna want to see that. Besides, my last video was way too long. When I made it over an hour and a half, remember I got to 981 and I lost to the word snow globe. I was one letter off. Yeah. Imagine if I made it through. Well, okay, so that'll be it for this video. I'd love to stay, but for now, I gotta jump. I'll see you guys on the other side of the bridge. Catch you next time.